Okay, we are live. So everyone, welcome to 1193rd, 94th meeting of Karachi Toastmasters Club. As de facto Sergeant Arms, I welcome you all to the meeting. There are a few protocols that we follow in a Toastmasters meeting. First of all, we don't eat or play with cell phones during a meeting. No, we do eat, but silently. Secondly, of course, we listen to everyone and we do not speak unless and until it's our turn to speak. Thirdly, we clap for no reason. If we like something, we clap. If we don't like something, we clap even more. And fourthly, of course, this club has voluntarily decided not to talk about three sensitive topics: sex, religion, and politics. Of course, the idea is to create a safe environment where we can learn from each other and give some learning to each other in a safe and non-judgmental environment, and to also ensure that no person, individual, or group is marginalized during the meeting proceedings. So, with that, I welcome you all once again and also request you to follow the meeting protocols, and handing over the charge now to our president all the way from Islamabad, Toastmaster Chaudhary Irfan.
Thank you so much, everyone. And I would like to welcome you again to the meeting number 1194. Today is 8 April and it's about 6:46 p.m. Almost evening. So, good evening to all of you. And talking about something else, I would like to talk about myself because I was away. There was a lot of the things happening in my life. First, I was stuck in my office. My office schedule was uh, was not matching to the Toastmaster timing, and most of the timing I was in the office. Today, I'm also between the other meeting. At 7 p.m., I have another meeting with my office colleagues, and I have to be there. But my heart was beating, and I want to be here with all of you, the beautiful people. And I don't have words to appreciate your efforts, to appreciate the way you people are serving, and uh, especially BTM Kanha, managing everything, doing sergeant arm work, doing VP work, and managing uh, the president work, and never ever. He always appreciate everyone, and he lead us in the way the leaders do. So I'm very grateful to everyone. Uh, I would like to name you all: Toastmaster Imran Nana, DTM Talha bin Hamid, Toastmaster Asfar, DTM Sarfaraz, DTM Irfan Faruqi, Toastmaster Lateef Mansoor, Team Fahim Razak, Toastmaster Wase, and any one of you. I think you people have something special, and the special thing that special thing make us unique. We are the first club. I if I'm not wrong, in the whole world, that we achieved our membership goal before uh, the submission time. So I would like you all to please just play for yourself, and the way you people are managing all of those things and serving and speaking in this club. Just play for yourself, please. Well, thank you so much. So, talking about our meeting, and today is going to be another wonderful meeting of Karachi Toastmaster Club. I always watch the recording if I found it, and most of the time I love uh, and I missed I am not there, why I was not in that meeting. But today, thanks to God and thanks to God Almighty, I am here standing in front of all of you, and I'm very hopeful that very soon, maybe inshallah, in the next meeting, I will be here with all of you with full commitment and with And inshallah, full time I will be here in the meeting, if God's will, inshallah. So, talking about Toastmaster have a great history. We all know that it started in 1924, and from that time onward, we are still speaking, we are still growing, and we are still learning a lot from this community and from Toastmaster International. And when I was absent, you people can't believe that how much I have missed this platform, this this opportunity that as a president I was not here, but it is a golden period of my life, and I believe that inshallah in the future meetings I will be here and speaking and laughing with all of you again and very soon. Now I would just like to invite our pilot for today's meeting. Do we have Toastmaster Wasim?
Yes, we do, Shazad, but first we need to invite guests for introduction.
Okay, okay. So my apologies. So is there are any guests?
So, yes, we have two guests, Furkan, and so please come to the stage and tell us your introduction.
Please come forward.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.
My name is Hafiz Sufyan. This is my first day here. Even in PLCC also, I came here first time. Currently, I am working in TCM as a manager introvert. I have done my CCA, and my colleague brought me here to join this session. And thanks to him also to bring me here.
Mr. Furkan, yes, once again. Until you become a member, you need to keep doing this.
Hello everyone, my name is Furkan and I am also belong to Citizen Foundation. I have spent in Citizen Foundation 15 years almost, and this is the very longest time. Inshallah, I will brief you in next meeting until I become a member. And I joined this session second time, and this is very useful for me. This was very useful for me, and thank you everyone.
Thank you so much. And we have Hamid Hamid online.
Okay.
So, Mr. Hamid, would you like to introduce yourself?
Our future Toastmaster Hamid Hamid.
Yes, I
Would you
am
like to
Hamid
introduce
Hamid.
yourself? Yes, please.
Yes, I am Mr. Asghar Ramzan's cousin. By profession,
Oh,
I am a teacher, and today I came to this session to learn something knowledgeable and informative. So best of luck to you guys, and I am online with you people.
Great.
great, Hamid Hamid. Thank you for joining us, and
Yes,
thank you to Toastmaster as well for bringing you up. And at least
yes, yes,
he finds someone else who can speak like him in his style, and your style is mostly matching to Toastmaster as well,
yes,
Ramzan.
yes. My
Thank
pleasure, sir.
thank you so much for joining us, and hope to see you in the coming meeting. So,
Inshallah.
Wajid, we have Wajid.
Toastmaster
Yes.
Wajid is a member. He's a member.
Oh, he's a member, and I don't
Yeah.
know. Okay, so I think it's time to move forward with our theme, and today's theme is the courage to be unbelieved. And the theme really touched me, and maybe that's why I'm here. I don't know, but you people might not believe that I would show tonight, but today I'm standing here. in front of you, and that is the real courage to be unbelieved. And with that, I would like to invite our very seasoned Toastmaster. He's also the area director of District 57, if I'm not wrong. So please
Yes.
welcome with a huge round of applause, Toastmaster Wase Ahmed.
Thank you, Mr. Head President. Good evening, everyone, and everyone that's online and everyone that's here too. The courage to be disliked. It's quite unconventional as a theme. And as a phrase, anybody who is reading it first time would like, what the dash is this? So I want to ask you, what do you think the courage to be disbelieved is or unbelieved is? Sufyan, what's your opinion?
How many times have you communicated an audit observation and the department said, I don't believe it?
Most of the time.
Yes.
Most of that courage to be.
That, again, doing an audit and giving the report and discussing it also takes that courage.
Toastmaster, no. What do you think the courage to be unbelieved is?
Assalamualaikum. Alhamdulillah.
The courage.
To be unbelieved is.
I think
Could you please explain a little bit of it so that I might come up with an idea, or I might come up with the.
That's what I was trying to see from the start. That if someone listens to it the first time, it would be like, what is this? The courage to be unbelieved.
Standing in front of your wife.
Standing in front of your wife is the answer of Toastmaster Imran Khan. Okay. When we grow up among a lot of inspirations. When we are a child, the inspiration is Superman or Batman. And when we think it like that, we think, okay, someday I am going to fly. Or if it's Spider-Man, someday my hands are going to throw the web. How does it sound? It's unbelievable. But the reality is that when someone thought about flying, which seemed to be unbelievable to everybody, but he believed in himself and worked in it, then we came up with an aeroplane. He went against social conformity. His track was unconventional. People's doubts, people's curses, people saying that he is mad didn't move him. He believed in himself that one day humans will fly. Although all the people around them unbelieved in him or disbelieved in him. And the most prominent example would be of prophets. Of all the prophets that came in, majority of them were disbelieved by their people. So that's what it is. Do we have enough courage for that idea that we strongly believe in and that we put that idea into an action while others people disbelieve in them? Now, let's move on to our meeting. Our meeting is divided into 3 segments. First, we are going to have prepared speech session in which prepared speakers will come up on the stage or online, they will give their prepared speeches. A second section would be of table topic session. The table topic segment is the segment in which anybody from anywhere can be called up onto the stage and would be given up the topic at that moment. And that person has to speak for at least 1 minute and at most 2 minutes. And at the end, we have our general evaluation section in which all the prepared speeches, all the table topics, and eventually the whole meeting will be evaluated. However, this meeting that we are conducting is going to have a lot of role players in it. Those are the facilitators. And one of the facilitator is a grammarian. And I would like to call up Toastmaster Imran Rana, who is going to play the role of grammarian today.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. For the Toastmasters and guest, I have two roles today, that is word master and grammarian, if I am correct. Okay. So today's word of the day is anomaly. Anomaly is a noun. It means something that differs from the norm, an outlier or irregularity. And you can, the example how to use the word anomaly in your sentences is: the sudden drop in temperature in July was an anomaly that puzzled the meteorologist. So use the word of the day as much as possible, and I will present the report, how many times the word being used and who's used the word maximum time. And the second role which I have to perform is the grammarian role. In grammarian role, I would be noting down the incorrect use of grammar, and I will present the report with the correct use of grammar without mentioning the name. So over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Imran Rana. Now moving on to our next facilitator, which would be the listener. Toastmaster Altaf Hussain would be playing the listener today. I would like to invite Toastmaster Altaf Hussain to come up on the stage and explain his role.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Dear fellow Toastmasters, my role in today's meeting is of listener. That includes to note down the important words, phrases or sentences spoken by the speakers during presentation of their speeches. And at the end, after mentioning those particular phrases, sentences, statements, I'd be requesting all the audience, learned audience, to point out the name of the speakers who used those words or phrases in their respective speeches. That shows the mental alertness of all the learned audience who would be listening to these speeches. With this, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Altaf Hussain. Do we have an account?
Sorry?
Do we have an account?
Account.
It's not in the agenda.
It's not in the agenda, so wait, just give me a second. Let me reconfirm. We can skip that. Yeah, we don't have it.
Okay. Next, we have the role of the timer. So DTM Talab and Hamid is going to play the timer. Explain your role.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, timer is one role where it epitomizes the courage to be unbelieved and disliked. Because it is my job to show everyone the timing signals and to tell everyone if they have disqualified or qualified. In Toastmasters, every speech, every speaking role is timed. Speeches are usually 5 to 7 minutes, but sometimes they are 4 to 6 minutes as well. Table topics are 1 to 2 minutes. Evaluations are 2 to 3 minutes. So, for example, for table topics, I'll show green at the 1 minute mark, yellow at the 1 minute 30-second mark, and red at the 2 minute mark. For speeches, it will be 5, 6, and 7. For evaluations, 2, 2.5, and 3. Every time you see red, that means that you need to wind up your presentation within 30 seconds, otherwise you'll be disqualified from being voted upon in the particular category. And let me also explain the role of vote counter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm also the vote counter. During different times in the meeting, you'll be asked for vote for the best speaker, best evaluator, best Big Four role, and best table topic speaker. And naturally, the only candidates being voted upon will be the ones who qualified according to the timer. Secondly, you'll be receiving a Google form which you will fill for the voting. As the vote counter, I cannot cast my vote unless there's a tie. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. And I'm standing by. Because
Yes,
you're calling me next as well.
Thank you, Toastmaster Talab bin Hamid. Today we have an anomaly.
Yes.
Today the role of the joke master has been snatched, and the role will be played by none other than Toastmaster Talab bin Hamid. Toastmaster Talab bin Hamid.
Thank you. So today, my jokes break the pattern. They are an anomaly. You're used to hearing good jokes from Toastmaster Hiba. Today, you'll hear bad jokes and you don't know whether to laugh or cry. So, my first joke, and these jokes are actually based around usage of words and wordplay. The first joke is, time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. Did anyone get it? Fruit flies like a banana, right? Because fruit flies land on banana trees. Okay. See what I mean? Okay. Son to daddy, I'll call you later. Daddy, please call me dad. Even this is not funny? Okay. Okay. Let me call upon the other ones. What has 5 toes and is not your foot? What has 5 toes and is not your foot? Any guesses? My foot. Okay. And yeah. Which days are the strongest? Any answers? Which days are the strongest?
Monday.
No. Saturday and Sunday. The rest are weekdays. Okay.
Everyone's not laughing. That's the joke.
Father to son. Did you get a haircut? Son. No, I got them all cut. So with that, and leaving you in fits of laughter, I hand over the charge to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Talab bin Hamid. We don't have both speakers, I guess.
Yeah, actually, Uzair is actually both are struggling to join, so
Tabletop.
unknown.
online if you vanished.
Yeah, we can start with table topics.
There is exactly.
Okay, our first speaker has just walked in, and we can improvise actually.
There is no other speaker. Right.
Can we take our second speaker through WhatsApp video call?
So what about,
If it works.
let's have a table topic session first, so maybe in that time we.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
first,
table topic master is on.
No, it's
Talha is doing that table
Yeah.
topic now.
Yeah. Fine, go ahead with table topics.
So, not an anomaly at KTC, we have a change in the agenda.
Right.
And now we are going to have our table topic session first, and our table topic master for today is Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid. Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid, please
Thank
come
you.
on to the stage.
Thank you so much.
So for this, I will ask Toastmaster Hiba if you could be the timer temporarily for this particular topic, for this session. All right. So today, the theme is the courage to be unbelieved, the courage to be disliked. So what I'll be doing is I'll give a participant a sentence, and they will need to tell a story which has that sentence in it, or which ends at that sentence. All right? So, our first speaker will be Toastmaster Wajid. Toastmaster Wajid, are you there? Toastmaster Wajid, are you there? All right, we'll start with Toastmaster Imran Rana. Please come to the stage. Your sentence is, that was the day I was beat by my wife. That was the day I was beaten by my wife. Toastmaster Imran Rana.
Let me remember it. Okay, so fellow Toastmasters and guests, few days back or few months back, we were living in a place, and it was a good place, and that was a rented place. It has 2 beds and 1 drawing room and 1 common, and a very good kitchen. Then something happened, and we had to look for the new house, the new rented house. And while we were searching for that house, we saw so many houses, so many, what do we call, so many houses that but unable to finalize any one of them. And then there was a state agent, he called me and he showed me a flat. So initially I liked that flat because it has, when you are living in a flat, then you got a chance to have a complete independency. Nobody is allowed to poke into your vicinity or your area. So despite my wife's non-agreement, I finalized that deal. Now we are living and facing so many issues, and she said the statement which just Talha said. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Imran Rana. And isn't it the worst when your wife turns out to be right? Yes. So I can imagine how you must be feeling. Our next speaker would be our guest, future Toastmaster Furkan. Please come to the stage. Table topics evaluator is wait. Table topics evaluator is wait. It's in the agenda.
One of the days.
No. Actually, TTE was
Latif Mansoor Ali.
Latif, yeah. Oh,
He's not there.
Latif is not there. Okay, fine. We will improvise. Let's see. Actually, he must not be knowing. Okay.
All right. So, guest or Toastmaster Furqan, your statement is the number one problem my children have with me. The number one problem my children have with me, Toastmaster Furqan.
Thank you, Talha bin Hamid, for giving me this opportunity to explain this statement. There are so many problems the children have with me. First and the most common is asking for money, and I refused. This is not the right way or something we can ask them, or I can say that this is not an anomaly to refuse them about the asking money, but this is very common in the children. They mostly ask for money and I refuse them. They ask for toys or chocolates and etc. But I refused. So this is the main problem which I failed in my children, and they feel challenged to ask me about money. Thank you, everyone.
Great. Thank you so much, Furqan. Our third speaker would be Toastmaster Uzair. Yes. Okay. Toastmaster Uzair, your topic is, I usually love my siblings, but sometimes I hate them. I usually love my siblings, but sometimes I hate them.
Well, that is a wonderful topic given to me. I usually love my siblings,
But
but sometimes I hate them.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I feel like that I am the anomaly in my family. The unfortunate gift of being one of the five. So when you have five siblings all born together, there is a bit of love and hate between each other. But I'll speak about the positive sides of all my siblings. I think us five, we're all caring, we're all united as the Pakistani team when we're going for a common cause and a commonality on the cricket ground to hopefully win a match and not fumble it. But there are some instances where I just despise their behavior. That is my brother. If I'm sleeping in my room, we share a room together. So when I come back from office all tired, dead tired from a whole day of work, he slams the door open and then my sleep is disturbed. And then I'm thinking of what to say and what not to say as your brothers. But then I let it go because he's my brother and the positivity outweighs the negativity. And coming to my sisters, as you know how sisters are, loving and caring, but sometimes annoying because usually cat fights happens between them over clothes, I think very often. And then each of them say that I think we're the anomaly and the adopted ones. But I'll always say that I love my siblings more than I hate and despise them. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you so much. That was beautifully put. I mean, the relationship that we have with our siblings, I think that was the perfect summary of it. Now we turn online and we have Mr. Hamid. Mr. Hamid, would you like to attend table topics today? And your cousin is nodding, so I take that as a yes. So if you could turn on your screen or microphone.
Hello.
Hello, yes. Is it possible for you? Is it possible for you to turn on your screen? Turn on your video. Is it possible?
Sir,
Okay, fine.
You don't know how to do it, Ahmed?
no, sir, I am trying.
Okay,
Okay,
just
fine.
try, and if you think you can't do
Yes,
it,
yes.
then come to my room.
Okay, fine. We'll go ahead.
Come, Ahmed, over here. Come here. We want to listen you because I want you to be my member, our member. Come here.
Okay, sir, I am coming.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it appears Hamid Saab is quite near you,
He is
Doctor.
quite near in the from the other room. He's just yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
wow. Okay, there. Great.
yes, sir.
Okay, so great to see you. Great to see you,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Hamid.
My pleasure
And
to be among you people.
so, are you ready for a topic?
Yes, sir. I am definitely ready for the topic.
Perfect. So, Hamid Saab, your topic is the dangers of being right.
The
The
dangers of
danger
being.
of being right. Being right. Okay? Yes.
Yes, sir. The danger to be right. I think I would like to quote a personal story from my experience as a teacher. So when I first appointed in my teaching role, so there were papers. So I went to headmaster office and I want the question paper to be written in soft. So some of my colleagues, they despises me that we used to write papers on paper and give it to students. So you are saying that now we should use laptops. I said yes. We should be going to the online. We should be doing it in print. So they despises me for that. Still, some are angry that you have come into this profession and you are being an anomaly. So you are putting us into something very new, innovative. So this is my thesis of being right, the fear of being right.
All right. Thank you so much, guest Hamid Saab. That was wonderful. And we also have Toastmaster Shehzad or guest Shehzad Hussain online. Shehzad Saab, would you like to attempt a table topic?
Yes, hello to everyone.
Great to see you. So,
We,
so
yes, Tala, I was very eager to join Karachi Toastmaster Club. So you can give me the topic. I will try
yes, sure.
to say something.
Sure. So I'll give you a topic and you'll need to speak for at least 1 minute, right? And maximum 2 minutes and 30 seconds. All right?
Okay.
Okay. So your
Okay.
topic,
Okay.
yeah. So first of all, let me ask you: Are you married?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So your topic is the day my wife was right.
Every
Okay.
day my wife is right.
The day my wife was right.
Okay. As
Shehzad Saab.
okay.
Yeah. So that is your topic.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Tala. Thank you very much. Topic was very interesting, and okay. Most of the time, in a daily day-to-day task, domestic task, the wife's opinions are mostly right. Initially I tried to argue with her, but she convinced me later on that okay, whatever you are thinking is not right, and I'm right. Even if you take it in the daily, what to cook. Initially, I say no. I have to. I want that you cook this, but she say no. You don't know. This is not possible today. So you can say the wives are always right. When especially we want in a married life, wife's opinion is always you can say right. Mm, in specific way you want me to talk about that on special day the wife is right. So uh, I can not remember right now, but mostly whenever we have any conversation, she always win. So this is it, that my wife is always right. Sometime I may be right, but most of the time she convinced me very uh, convincing way that I surrender to her. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rasa. That was wonderful. Thank you for your wonderful honesty. I believe that is the case for most of us, but most of us will not admit it. So, thank you so much for that. We
Yes.
have
Thank you, Adala. Thank you.
one of our family members who is somehow not sitting down. Toastmaster Farhan, are you ready for a topic? Ever since the meeting started, I've seen you moving. Okay, are you ready, Toastmaster Farhan? I think his screen is frozen, so we can come back to him later. And we have our guest, Sufyan. So, guest Sufyan, your topic is the day I was right and my boss was wrong. The day I was right and my boss was wrong. Yes, Sufyan, take it away.
My question is here, how he can say that in front of me? The line is lost.
Well, that is what we want to know.
I think last topic was too much easy as compared to this topic. Okay, this topic is very difficult. Not for in front of my boss. The phrase is the boss is always right. But today topic is I need to prove the day I was right. In our day to day work, we have to show our work to our bosses, and in most of the time our work has the anomalies, and most of the time too many anomalies are in our work, but for our learning purpose our bosses have the duty to improve our mistakes, but in very rare cases when sometimes our bosses are wrong, not only for our professional work, and we
Meeting भी लगी है.
uh, we are in the conversation, and not for our professional work, but for non-professional work also, and bosses is not the Superman, so, he has the knowledge of all the topics. In I think in some very rare cases we have the opportunity to prove our vision that is right. Thank you.
Great, great. For a first time table topics, that was an amazing job, especially when your boss is sitting right there. So, huge round of applause.
He wanted to say that bosses are not smart.
All right. So, Toastmaster Farhan, would you like to take a table topic? Toastmaster Farhan, are you there?
Are you listening me?
Yes. We can hear you. Are you willing to take a table topic? Toastmaster Farhan, are you there? He is there. Yes. So, can you unmute yourself? You're muted. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes. Now I'm audible.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So, I want to assign you a topic.
Okay.
And your topic is very short and very sweet. Your topic is I told you so. I told you so.
I wish.
I told
I
you
told
so.
you. I
I
told you
told.
so.
Yes, I told you so. Yes.
Uh, Sorry, I didn't get it.
I told you so.
मैंने कहा था ना.
अच्छा, please translate in Urdu.
No, it's in English.
वो बोले ट्रांसलेट.
अच्छा, in Urdu
I told you so.
मैंने कहा था ना. As Imran already translated for you. मैंने कहा था ना. I told you so.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay. It happens so many times that whenever whenever we want to do something and whenever we forget anything, the other person said that I told you. And whenever we miss any opportunity, the other person always say that I informed you earlier but didn't do. You know that success has 100 father and failure is orphan. So if we achieve anything, we take credit to other people's credit. But whenever we fail anything, everybody says that we told you earlier, but you didn't do. So it happens with everyone, and I think we should listen to everyone to take any decision uh, every time. This is it.
All right, all right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Farhan. This brings
Thank
the
you.
session. This brings the session to an end. Since conveniently I'm also the timer, I can report that all of you have qualified. So I'll be floating a poll for the best table topic speaker. My only request to everyone is that vote for at least 2 of your favorite speakers, so that we can have a result. And over to you, Toastmaster of the day. He will come. Actually, he's struggling to join via Zoom, so I told him that we'll take him via WhatsApp video call on the laptop.
Are we doing it right now? Like the first.
Who's the first speaker? Nematul?
Yes.
Okay, let me try calling him. This is the one place where WhatsApp should work.
As DTM Tala is trying to connect, in the meantime, we are talking about anomalies. We are talking about the courage to be disbelieved. And people here are from TCF. And I cannot avoid acknowledging the work of TCF. TCF started in 1995 with a pilot project of 5 schools and with a group of people.
Okay,
Group of friends.
Toastmaster Nematullah is online. Sorry to interrupt you. Toastmaster Nematullah, am I audible? Am I audible to you? Am I audible, Toastmaster Nematullah?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Can you hear us? Okay, I think there are severe connectivity issues. Okay, fine. I think we will have to go ahead without his speech, and you can continue.
Okay. Group of friends who started TCF as a pilot project of 5 schools, and they had a very ambitious mind that in 20 years we'll make up around 1,000 schools. Those people had the courage to be disbelieved, because thinking and aiming of 1,000 schools that are run on charity is a humongous task, a humongous job. Even governments struggle working with their schools, and we all know how government school works. So TCF operating at such a great level today. TCF has 2,200 schools with more than 400,000 students currently studying at it. So those people had the courage to be disbelieved. So they built something enormous. Now, moving on to our prepared speech session, we have our speaker. Our speaker today, as Toastmaster Nematullah isn't able to join us, our next speaker is Toastmaster Uzair. Toastmaster Uzair is going to be evaluated by none other than Toastmaster Asghar Ramzan. Toastmaster Asghar Ramzan, kindly tell us about the project.
Thank you very much. Our first speaker will be Ozair Dodi. Ozair Dodi will be speaking from Toastmaster Mentoring. The speech will be from 7 to 5 minutes. We expect Toastmaster Ozair to clearly define how Toastmaster envisioned mentoring, or to share some previous experience as a protege. It may be recalled here that his father was my mentor in the very forum some 7 years ago, but I'm sure there is no coordination over this issue between father and son. So please welcome Toastmaster Ozair in the stage with his speech. And kindly share us the title of the speech before starting it. Over to you, Ozair.
First, tell the title and then.
The title of my speech is The Mentoring Effect from Fright to Spotlight, Stage Spotlight. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters and guests, physical capacity and virtually, I have a simple question for you all. Have you ever had a mentor that changed the trajectory of your life? Or maybe some of us do pretend that we don't need one. Well, I was in for a rude awakening. I'll be taking you back in time in 2009 when my dad, DTM Sami, took me to my first ever Toastmasters session in beach luxury. A 12-year-old at that time, 11 or 12-year-old, I was scared, frightened that I'm stepping amongst new people and I felt like the anomaly. Then what happened next was I was called onto stage by the great DTM Salim, the godfather of Toastmasters. And my heart was pumping, boom, boom, faster than Pakistan chasing 350 in a final. I was so scared, frightened, fretting what to say, whether they laugh at me or I'll be judged. But then came the encouragement, the energy in the room by DTM Salim, Toastmasters Umar, Toastmasters, actually distinguished Toastmasters Dr. Oneeb, and my father DTM Samir, Hamid Dodi. And then 1 minute just didn't feel like a lifetime. It felt like, okay, I'm in my element, I'm in that flow. I was encouraged to speak, and people clapped back and gave me positive feedback, which reinforced the fact that, okay, I shall come here again. But coming back to 2025, over the years, I kept thinking, which all of us do, procrastinate and say, maybe next week, maybe another month, next year. 16 years later of inconsistency and insistence by many others, I said, okay, let's join Karachi Toastmasters again here in Pakistan American Cultural Center. And it was DTM Tala, before I became a official Toastmasters, who used to encourage me that you should be part of Toastmasters, and TM Sila Hamid, who's hammering me daily with messages, please join, please join. So after both of their insistence and encouragement, I said, I'll give it a shot. And let's just say maybe they found me or I found them as mentors, but DTM Tala bin Hamid, persistent, consistent. Whenever I message him for feedback, he's always there, giving me feedback on all my speeches, where I could have improved and where there's room for improvement, as always. TM Sila Hamid, whenever I message her, she is ready to help, providing me with links of videos of previous Toastmaster speeches, and that has really helped me. Her mentorship has been pivotal in me giving my prepared speeches. Whether I'm stuck on my pathways on how to access, she's there guiding me that this is next what you should be doing, this is how you should be presenting, your opening should be like this, your closing should be further strong. But let me say, my first mentor, I think everyone's first mentor are their fathers. And it is not a good sight or feeling when you get constructive criticism, and that too from DTM Samir. DTM Samir used to always tell me that, look at all of my children. I'm ashamed to say this, but the whole world comes to me and asks me for feedback, but my own children don't. Then I said, okay, I should reflect on this and contemplate on the fact that maybe I should not avoid the unavoidable and go ahead and give my speeches and be active in Toastmasters. And it is a huge shoes, they're huge shoes to fill. I think I can't ever fill DTM Samir's shoes, as he's a distinguished Toastmasters, but I can try. Whenever I go to him for feedback, he says, your opening is weak. This was crappy. You can improve in this. And let me say, that feedback does sting.
Yes.
That too from your father. And I say that I thought I was your son. But at the end of the day, that hard truth and that feedback, that strong constructive criticism was really integral for me. Anyone can say that you're doing a wonderful job, but it takes courage to say that you can improve and give you the hard truth and a bit of fire. But I'm here standing in front of you thanks to my mentors like DTM Tala bin Hamid, TM Sila, TM Rana, DTM Salim, DTM Oneeb, and obviously DTM Samir Hamid Dodi. I think it is important for all of us to think about this, that we have many mentors, but it is important to be a good protege.
Yes.
You need to be open to feedback, have an open mind, not be discouraged when someone says or gives you the hard truth. That makes you feel like that you are the anomaly, but you aren't. And as a protege, you should be at it, at your mentors, learning from them. And every great mentor, I was a protege at one time.
Yes.
What would Kobe Bryant, or let's say Kobe Bryant, be without Michael Jordan? Anakin Skywalker be without Obi-Wan Kenobi? Aragorn without Gandalf? Wasim Akram without the great Imran Khan? So, fellow Toastmasters, it is pivotal and very important for us to not just be good proteges, but good mentors, and be kind to each of our proteges and be patient with them. Because tomorrow, you'll be standing here again on this podium, this stage, and someone new, a new guest, will be compelled to join Toastmasters because of your fine speech. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, Toastmasters, there for that great speech. It was really relatable to each and everyone.
Yes.
And I 100% agree with you that our mentors are the one that sort of carve us up, shape us up, whatever you would like to say. Mentees are a reflection of mentors. That's what I personally believe. Now, moving on to our last segment of this session, which is the general evaluation segment. Our general evaluator for today is Toastmaster Asghar Ramzan.
सर मैं कॉल बैक कर लेता हूँ 20 आधे घंटे में
It has to be his mother-in-law.
Creating it out seems to be an element.
Okay, everyone, please vote for the best table topic speaker if you haven't voted. We don't have enough votes.
In the meantime, I can give you another example on the courage to be unbelieved, and that another example can be of Indus Hospital.
Toastmaster Asghar is done talking to his mother-in-law.
But he was saying 1 minute.
Okay.
What is
Okay, you can take the stage.
now
I
I'm
can
ready
still conclude whenever I want.
Okay, sir.
now I'm
Just
ready if you think you can tolerate me I'm ready
okay. Vase, please continue, and then we can.
Okay, another example, a quick example could be of Indus Hospital Network started by Dr. Abdul Bari, which started in an old unfunctional building or hospital that was just donated, and today in 2025 the budget of Indus Hospital Network for the year was around 34 billion, and all of that was funded by people.
Yes.
So now moving on to our general evaluation segment, our general evaluator for today is Toastmaster Karan.
I hope it's now my turn.
Yes, it is, sir.
So, dear Toastmaster, thank you very much to handing me the charge of the journal evaluator. For those of us who are new or the guest, journal evaluation is the third part of the meeting. Journal evaluation will be led by a journal evaluator. Today, journal evaluator is Toastmaster Asghar. What we do in journal evaluation, we evaluate speakers from table topic session and prepared speeches. So should I go to the table topic evaluator first so that I can get some time to review?
If Latif is ready, then by all.
Latif, Toastmaster Latif, are you ready to evaluate Toastmaster speakers? He must be in his car.
Yes. Actually, yes.
Oh, yes, he is inside his car, unfortunately.
DTM Tala, you were saying something.
Sorry?
You were asking something else, right?
Yes. Are you ready for the table topics evaluation?
Okay. So I will need some help actually because I was not from the beginning.
Yes, sure. I understand that. So perhaps which speaker you want to start with? Before those speakers, I can perhaps provide a feedback.
Okay. So last three I joined when the last three speakers were there, but I think there were altogether around 8 speakers.
Okay, so you managed to listen to 3 speeches, right?
Yes.
All right. So okay, so I'll provide brief feedback for the first 4 speeches. First of all, we opened with Toastmaster Imran Rana, and he was assigned the toughest topic the day I got beaten by my wife, and nobody even would like to talk to it. But one should appreciate that he took it gamely, and not only that, he addressed it. What's more, what he came up with was an example that all of us could relate to. So it was very clear that he was not making it up. So congratulations on that. Then we had guest Furqan. One could clearly see your confidence versus the last week. You completed the minimum time for the table topic as well. And your topic was, I think, not that easy as well. Because, nobody likes to admit that their children have problems with them, right? Because we all like to pretend that, yeah, we are the number one for our children. But the truth is sometimes different. And again, a very, very relatable example. When you don't give children what they want, they don't like you. Then we had Toastmaster Uzair, and again, I could see that he was deep in preparation for his speech, but he still attempted the table topic. And okay, can you recall what was the topic given to you?
Along the lines of siblings, another.
Oh yeah, siblings. Oh yes. So again, I must admire how succinctly and beautifully he summarized the situation with sibling. That sometimes one hates their siblings, but most of the time we love them, and the times we love them outweigh the times we hate them. A very good summary of the situation. A few more specific details, a few instances perhaps would have been great. We had guest Hamid, and you did a great job. I mean, you were smiling, you had confidence, and none of the topics was easy, by the way. So great attempt at table topics. Again, I'm very sure that as inshallah, if you become a member and you keep speaking, you'll grow more fluent as well. And trust me, let me tell everyone that speaking in this situation is not easy for anyone, no matter how experienced they are. So congratulations on a wonderful attempt. You had good eye contact, you greeted the audience, so all of that was wonderful. We had guest Shehzad as well, and he is also someone who is very eager to join. Okay, I think Latif, you can take it from here, right?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, DTM Salam. Fellow audience, few things which I really loved in each and every speaker, or the last three speakers who I joined, and after hearing the evaluation of from DTM Salam, that everyone was expressive and they were sharing their life examples, which really makes us connect to you in person. So whenever you get a chance and you speak in a way where you are sharing your own experiences, and when you see the audience laugh, because all the topics were like, for example, the day you know that you were wrong, but you still manage yourself right, or when your wife was right. So each and every member who I heard was amazing and very much uh, expressive with what they want to say. Only one thing which I would love to add is whenever you get a topic, for example, we had a very good example from Toastmaster Farhan, where he has used the quotation also. For example, it's very easy to, sorry, for the winner you will have 100 and for loser you will not have any. These kind of things really help. So each and every time, whenever you get a chance, for especially for a table topic or whenever you are in a spot where you've been asked to speak, I would urge you to repeat the topic and then start giving your message. A wonderful attempt for each and every one, because I know the last from the three, the two were the guests. You had amazing work, amazing flow. Just keep practicing, just keep coming to the meetings, and you will have an unbelievable encouragement by yourself, and you will voluntarily ask to speak. So, good luck to you. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Talab and Hamid. You really are a mentor, and you are an expressive person. I really look forward. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluators. You are the best Toastmaster, Mohammad Ramzan, Asghar Ramzan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Latif. You're also looking smart. Please keep yourself as smart as you are now. Even without glasses, you are looking good today. Thank you very much. And we have a wonderful anomaly today. Toastmasters were being evaluated by two great Toastmasters. Both are DTM. It's a rare occasion, needs celebrations, but we will do it once I arrive in Karachi with in PSCC. Now, Toastmasters, it's time to prepare a prepared speech delivered by Ozair. I happen to be as evaluator, so uh, I'm leaving the role of journal evaluator and declaring myself Toastmaster Asgar. Please come in front of the stage and evaluate Ozair. Okay, thank you, Journal Evaluator TM Asgar. Uh, Ozair was speaking about his mentoring speech. Uh, what I liked, I would like to point out three commendation area. The way he started by putting a question. Number one, at least I raised my hand, but then he did not ask me because he was afraid that I would mention his father as a mentor. Or merely it was a rhetorical question. That is one thing I liked. The second thing, his humor. Today, he came as a humorous speech, especially, and in a way, the humorous was he was spreading humorous or sprinkling it throughout his speech. For example, when he said, "The heart is humming like a Pakistan chasing a score." Then another occasion, he said, opening his speech is creepy. He was referring his father creepy, or the feedback stink when it is delivered by your father for your speech. Um, the third thing that I liked as a part of commendation is use of English, as use of language, rude awakening, energy in the room, huge shoes to fill, pivotal, and I just stopped writing after that because, like all of you, it is difficult to recognize my own handwriting when it comes to repeating them. The recommendation area, I think somehow I failed to grasp who was mentoring him during the Toastmaster because he mentioned so many names in order to make all of them happy except me. You watch, I failed to, frankly speaking, to get who was mentoring him because he mentioned Salah Hamid, Toastmaster Imran, DTM Tala. I request him to send me a WhatsApp message as a record that who was his actual mentor in Toastmaster. This is something I like his language, and I always like his language. I think the boys who are coming from non-governmental schools have better, language or the fluency than people like me who are educated in the rural Urdu medium school. But I really like his use of the language as humor today, especially as humor. The only part is perhaps some clearance that I failed to get. It may be my fault. Sometime I'm at fault. Thank you very much to be with us, but please continue because there was a lapse. You were absent for at least a couple of months between Ramzan and before Ramzan. I visited there and I did not find you. So this is the end from my side, but this is the end from my side as a evaluator of prepared speeches. I'm still here with you, addressing you as a journal evaluator. Now my next job is to call. I think we don't have the second speaker, right, DTM Tala?
No, we don't, sir.
Okay, so now it is time to call the report holders to submit the report, the role holder to submit the report. Who was the grammarian and the word of the day, Imran Rana? Please come over here and submit your report.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today's word of the day was anomaly, and it was used quite frequently by Toastmaster Uzair, Toastmaster of the day, Vase, and by our two guests, Furqan and your good name? Sufyan. Yeah. So, which is a healthy sign.
I'm also used it. Guest Ahmed Hamid also used it.
Sincerely appreciated for pointing out that. Okay, and about the language, I was quite inspired by the language being used today because there were few errors about the helping verbs, and when there was a grammatical error, then it was corrected instantly, but at the very next time. So didn't find any grammatical errors in today's meeting. So over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Imran. Now it's time for the listener, and I remember that Altaf was mentioned, Toastmaster Altaf as a listener. Is he here?
Yes.
Okay, Toastmaster Altaf, I was missing you.
Thank you, Director and respected fellow Toastmasters. Since I have been assigned the duty of listeners, keeping that thing in mind, I've noted different sentences and phrases used by learned speakers. My request to all of you is to just point out the name of the speakers who use these phrases. Boss is not the Superman. Who used this sentence?
Yeah, who else?
Guest Sufyan. Yes, sir. Right. You're right. I would like to point out 3 commendation areas with respect. Yes, right. Whenever we fail, the other people say, "We told you so." Good. Very good. Boss is always right. Again, guest Sufyan. Yes. All right. Since I am timer, my report is everyone is qualified. Sorry, you're right.
I don't recall.
Those people had the courage to be disbelieved.
Wasi.
Yes. Godfather of Toastmasters is DTM Salim. Yes. The whole world come to me for feedback, but my children don't. Who said this and to whom?
DTM Samir to Toastmasters.
So you're right. With this, thank you very much for paying special attention on it. Thank you.
Do we have our counter today? Because I didn't hear the name of our counter.
No, sir, we don't. We don't.
Okay. So, should we go for journal evaluation?
Yes.
Okay, so thank you very much. We have four guests, I think, if I'm not wrong. Shehzad Hussain, Hamid Amid, and Sufyan. And in physical meeting, we have two guests in physical meeting, if I'm not wrong.
Yes. Yes. Three,
It
in
is
fact.
always, yes, it is always, it is not mentioned in mythologies, but it is always a good omen. If you have more than three guests in your meeting, at least two of them will become a member. So this is a positive thing that I have been noting throughout the meeting. The second thing is my absence is regretted. Toastmaster, we don't have the prepared speaker for some mysterious reason. We at least need two. Uh, this is something that I missed, but I did not miss Toastmaster Latif with his car and as a role. Generally, it was a very good meeting. I would like to hand over the charge to the Toastmaster of the day, our very own Wase Ahmed.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Today, the person who overlooks our room would be so happy that we can't tell you.
Yeah.
It's almost 8:06 and we are at the very end of our meeting.
Don't speak too soon. I haven't taken the stage yet. So you never know.
Okay, if DTM Tala wants to fill in the time, God knows. Okay, just not about the, before I hand over the charge to acting president DTM Tala Ahmed, a few words about the theme. Last and the most prominent example for me is for Shaukat Khanum Hospital. One man with a belief to build a free cancer hospital in this country. He called a board's meeting of 20 doctors in which 19 says it's not achievable, it's unbelievable, and maybe somewhere someone in their heart would be saying, you are a mad guy. That won't happen. But that happened. And not just one, two, and now we have three Shaukat Khanums in this country. And just because that one person believed in that. So always keep believing in yourself and in your mad ideas, especially if your heart is into it. Now, over to the acting president, DTM Talabana.
Thank you so much. Let me float the poll for the best big four. Everyone please vote, and if you haven't voted for best table topics, please vote for that too. The poll is also there in the Zoom chat box. So, okay. So first of all, thank you, Toastmaster Vase, for sharing tales of inspiration, the courage to be disbelieved or unbelieved. And let me admit that unbelieved was a new word for me. When you revealed the theme, I had to look it up, and I discovered that yes, unbelieved is a word. It's slightly different from disbelief, but broadly in the same category. So that is a new addition. And I also discovered recently another word, which is overstanding. It's the opposite of understanding. And overstanding means to strongly believe in someone, or strongly believe in an idea, or strongly support an idea. So it's an enhanced version of understanding. So that's English for you. Whereas believe has the opposite of unbelief or disbelief, but understanding and overstanding broadly mean the same.
and flammable and inflammable mean exactly the same thing. And what's more, there is one word that means exact opposite simultaneously. Can anyone guess what that is? That word is oversight. Oversight means to look or monitor something closely, right? It also means missing something. It was an oversight on my part.
Yes.
So imagine that. Anyhow, so while you are voting, I would invite our honored guests for their comments. First, let's have guest Ahmed Hamid, soon to be Toastmaster, inshallah. Please share your thoughts and comments about the meeting. You're muted, Ahmed sir.
Yes, it was sir, good. I noticed a lot of good things, especially the way you people speak and the language that you use. And for me, I learned some new words as well. And plus, I hope that I will always be able to join the people online and also to learn the good things from you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. It was an honor having you today. Shehzad Hussain Saab, your comments please.
Thank you, Chala. It was a very good meeting. I'm very impressed the way environment you have and the encouragement you are giving to the new people that they should participate, and the hesitation they have, they should remove their hesitation of speaking. I'm really impressed the way you conducted this whole program. It is very good and impressive. Thank you.
Thank you, Shehzad. I hope that we can see you as a member very soon, inshallah.
Inshallah, sir. Inshallah.
Okay, great,
I
great.
will join.
Keep coming to the meetings. We have another guest.
Yes, yes.
Uh, I won't call Furqan now. He's already come thrice, and yes, he's committed to be a member. So, guest Sufyan, it's your turn again. Come to the stage. Nothing bad will happen. Don't worry. Just share your thoughts and feedback on the meeting.
It was a good meeting for me also, and to all the fellow members of Toastmaster. In future, I will be a member of Toastmaster, inshallah, to groom myself and my speaking skills. Inshallah.
Thank you so much, Coach Sufyan. I'm looking forward. And honestly, I've known you for years, mashallah, we've worked together for years. But today you truly surprised me when you spoke on such a difficult topic with such smoothness. So it's not easy to do. So congratulations on that. So now we have, okay, while the voting continues, and just to cancel out the glee of Toastmaster Wase that we are about to end the meeting before time. No, I'll prove you wrong because we have a few crucial bits of business to take care of. The first bit of business, which is, again, I highlighted last week too, but again, this week there has been a new development. When the Toastmaster books close on March 31, inshallah, we will be President's Distinguished as a club. And that achievement goes to all of you. This is an amazing achievement because for the longest time KTC has had renewals, but they were kind of delayed. But I think this year both times we touched 20 before even the end of the month. Extraordinary efforts by the executive committee, especially our VP membership. So I would like to recognize their efforts as well. And secondly, what's more, Toastmasters has introduced another distinction that is one step over President's Distinguished, and that is Smartly Distinguished. For that, we need 25 renewals or members, and we need all 10 tick boxes on the dashboard. And I believe, do you have anything else left in the level 2?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so that 10th tick will come courtesy, inshallah, of Toastmaster Uzair. So please, whenever you get home, please check out your navigator, Basecamp, sorry, and file for level renewal. And we'll be just this close to Smedley Distinguished Award. Again, huge achievement, especially in this time of uncertainty where not many but most of the clubs around the world are not doing so well. Toastmaster Vase knows that firsthand. So the third bit of business is something for which I will invite Vase again, because I want you to invite everyone to our division conference and exhibit your MC skills. Give us a preview.
Everybody who is here and everybody who is online is invited to division conference, which is happening this Saturday at ICAP, Teen Talwar. It starts at 10 a.m. ends at 5 p.m. There are 2 contests we are having. It's a provisional speech contest, and we are also having a tall tale speech contest. In between, we'll be having sharing some inspiring stories by Toastmasters, how people's journey has been in Toastmasters, and also there will be food, which is most important for me. And other than that, we are going to have a panel discussion which is related to corporates in almost everybody here. Another thing would be, you will also see me as hosting a segment would be of showcasing the talent. And what would be that? Let's keep that a surprise. So please do come on Saturday for division conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vase. And guys, you're not voting. If you don't vote, I will not announce the result. So please vote for the best Big 4. Our table topics today has been won by guest Sophia. Congratulations. Our best speaker for today is Toastmaster Uzair. Well deserved once again. Thank you so much. And again, I should be more careful in assigning evaluation duties, because once again I have to announce that Toastmaster Asghar is the best evaluator. So congratulations, sir. And with that, just before closing the meeting, I will just check if we have enough votes. And yeah, so for the best Big 4, alright, our best Big 4 is our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vase Ahmed. So congratulations. And with that, this meeting comes to a close. All our members online, thank you so much. We are honored that you could join us today. And our honored guest, Toastmaster, guest Hamid and guest Shahzad Hussain. We hope to see you as members soon, inshallah, and welcome you again in our meetings. Thank you so much, everyone, and Allah Hafiz.
Can I convey my a message to
Yes, sure.
To my cousin Ahmed to please visit me in my room so that I cannot leave my chair?
Okay, it is very fortunate that Toastmaster Latif is not in the meeting today, because he would have called you out because you alleged that he and Toastmaster Zahra Latif use the meetings to meet each other. So now see who is meeting his cousin via this meeting.